We are at a very, very strong pinnacle point in the crypto space right here, right now. And if you are not delving into what is busy going on, regardless of the FUD out there, then I don't know what we're going to do with you, but maybe you need to subscribe to the channel so that you guys can actually get to know a little bit more about what is going on and the bullshit and the lies that the SEC continue to tell us. Now, today we have an incredible amount of information to share with you. Once again, we're going to update you on a few things, keep you up to date. This is going to be a relatively short video. I have another one coming out for you a little bit later, so make sure to hit that notification bell so that you get notified. All right, guys. So make sure to subscribe to my Twitter page as well. I continue to share beautiful things with you guys. So much magic continues to just happen here. So truly appreciate all of you. Truly appreciate you guys being here. Of course, the Morales money bubbles today are blitzing in the blood on the streets, and that is just very typically because what we're seeing right now in the crypto space is the SEC completely going absolutely ballistic after crypto. And according to the FTC CFTC chair says another cycle of enforcement actions are coming as crypto enters a new phase of asset appreciation. So the crypto regulators are going to be there. They're going to try and iron out all of the nonsense that has been happening. The Grayscale pulled out of their ETH perpetuals or their perpetuals ETF, not their spot ETH ETF. So that's a big difference, okay? Because the spot ETF is the king of the ETFs, right? So one most important thing that I need to highlight here for us that we need to understand in this video. Firstly, without a regulatory framework, without that transparency, without those tools that we typically use as regulators, you are going to continue to see the fraud and manipulation. I completely agree with that. So regulation is good on one hand, but over-regulation can also stifle on another hand. If we have regulation, that means there are boundaries within the regulatory frameworks that have to be followed, which is amazing. It's something I've been learning personally in the business that I've acquired because it is all about the law, and that's just it. So there's a sustainability asset. There's a sustainability to this asset class. There's obviously been a growth over the last 6 months, and obviously we have to deal with a lot of bad events from 22 that has scarred this industry. But the fact of the matter is even though or despite what happened in 22, just by the way, on that note, FTX members, okay, just for you guys, will be getting are poised to recover all of their funds in that were lost in the collapse. So that tells us that things are being sorted out regardless of what's going on. I believe the same could end up happening with Celsius. Hopefully, I'm holding fingers because I have a lot of money on Celsius, but capitalization, essentially growing capital investment and growing market capitalization, and I think a renewed interest by a lot of entrepreneurs. This means people are looking at crypto as the forefront to lead the internet and Web3 connection to Web2 connection, which essentially transitions us from Web 1, which was formed in 99, prior to the massive economic dump that we had in the year 2000. So what are we about to see? The question is that obviously the internet over time has grown tremendously, but with blood on the streets like this in the day, guys, it's just a little bit of red. If these things were down like 50-60%, yes, then you should be shitting yourself, okay? But in a day, but that doesn't happen. So for me, guys, when you see red days, those are really very, very, very good accumulation days. Now, despite all the FUD that Ethereum has been receiving, we're only down 2.5% in Ethereum and 2% in Bitcoin. It's not a lot at all, considering all of the nonsense and the noise. So even though we're seeing blood on the streets today, the market cap is about 2.3% down for the day. Trading volumes at about 72 billion. It's pretty low, really, but we're going to see some crazy stuff happening soon. You can see here that there are a lot of things that pump, and isn't that interesting talking about Celsius network? I wonder what happened to Celsius. I'll go and have a look at that in a little while, and maybe I'll do a video for all of you Celsius individuals that had funds locked up in that Celsius scam, because it was a scam. Let me know if you have money locked up in Celsius network down below. Bitcoin is currently sitting just above $62,000 today, but we're still up 7.8% for the week. Ethereum is sub 3,000, just sub 3,000, and still holding 3.5% up for the week. Do you see what I'm saying to you? The noise is going to continue to be noise. Take your headphones, put your headphones in, and just enjoy the ride. Without this video being financial advice, regardless of whether these coins are dropping on the asses right now, guys, I cannot describe to you how much we are about to see this space absolutely explode. So with the fact that the CTF and the SEC are just absolutely gunning for crypto with their a new cycle of law enforcement actions, let's see where this takes us. With that being said, crypto billionaire Joseph Lubin says that the SEC's anti-crypto agenda to have a chilling effect on Ethereum users, and here's why. So basically what he's saying here is if the SEC is able to make it stick, it will have a chilling effect on users of Ethereum across America. If the US has its way, it might use its long arm of the law to reach into different countries around the world and create pressure to reduce access to decentralized protocols and financial disintermediation. We don't want to feel like we are being pushed out by an irrational or imprudent regulator. We need to stand our ground. And this is according to Lubin, the CEO of Consensus, the creators of MetaMask. So it's so true. I really do believe that we are in a critical place in crypto. But if you guys were watching my channel and if you guys participated in my live show, my live stream on Monday night, and every Monday night, you guys would see in that video that I showed you extreme alpha, hence the amount of views on that video that is about to be coming out very, very soon. So now let's move on from where we are, because the CFTC, the SEC, and so on continue to just push rubbish. Okay. Big short investor Steve Eisman says crypto one of three great themes of our time. Here's what he means. So what Eisman is saying is, let's ask the people who own crypto. Why do they own it? They all say the same thing. They say it's a hedge against the demise of fiat currency. Cats and dogs will one day lie together. You'll be in a cave, but at least you'll have your crypto. It's like digital gold. That's the thesis. It's very simple. That is, I don't know if that's quite condescending to the space, but I think what he's basically saying is that even the shitcoins have some sort of value to communities, okay, at the very least. Not necessarily as a project, but to communities. And that is very critical in each ecosystem that is comprised of the entire crypto space. So for me, that is a very good sign, and it is very bullish to me. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below. But a whale that bought Bitcoin in 2014 moved 44 million in BTC after sitting dormant for over a decade. So this person, a wallet that has been dormant for about 10.3 years, transferred just shy of 700 Bitcoin, which was worth $630,000 at the time, is now worth 44 million today. So if you guys can't see that in 14 years you took $1 million and 43 exited in this coin, can't help you. Just can't help you. So that's just what it is. But I would like to say to you that this person has also been taking profits on Ethereum. A whale who bought ETH a year ago seems to be selling ETH to take profits. He withdrew the ETH on Binance, deposited into Lido, and he withdrew 7,000 ETH from Lido when the market dropped on 30th of April and deposited into Binance. His profit on ETH exceeds 16 million. So guys, I don't know about you, but you can see that everything is kind of pointing towards Bitcoin at the moment, even though the entire crypto space. And I did share conviction with you guys the other day. So let's continue to share that conviction, because an expert names 4 catalysts that could trigger a historic stock market melt up this year. And if that happens, then we will see all of crypto do the same thing. So part of the melt up will be lower rates, okay? Lower rates. We'll get back to recognizing that inflation is trending down and moving towards the 2% target. So that will be received bullishly. I think you will see earnings look like they're returning up. So you're going to see increased earning expectations over the course of the next 6 months, and estimates for the year starting to be hyped. So you get FOMO kicking in. There's a lot of skepticism out there. People didn't believe. The market moved from 3,400 to 4,600. Then when it went back to 4,100 last October, they didn't jump on there. They only jumped on and began to jump on when it goes to new highs, which is, of course, where what normal investors, like people that don't know what they're doing, do. So guys, if you're enjoying this channel so far, I hope you are subscribed to the channel. And of course, in my Twitter page, you will see that I will continue posting. It was my birthday yesterday, so I had really cool birthday celebration. Did a crazy pitch out there for one of my businesses yesterday, so that was really cool. But you know, the problem with the SEC is that the SEC are suing Kraken, Coinbase, Uniswap, MetaMask, and now Robinhood, who they just sent a Wells notice to. This level of regulatory overreach has destroyed the legitimacy of the SEC and may lose the Democrats in the election. Voters don't want this. Of course they don't. But what I do want to point out here is that it's very interesting that the SEC has done 2 things, which is very contradictory. They have, and all of the American spot ETFs that have been approved are mostly operating under Coinbase, which has been scrutinized and sued by the SEC, who are the regulatory board who have oversight on all this regulatory jargon, okay? And instead, they're suing Coinbase, which is the place where the majority spot ETFs were listed. How does that even make sense? But yet they approved the spot ETFs. It doesn't make sense, guys. Crypto is absolutely under attack, just like Carl from the Moon says here while he's busy hosting his live session. Shout out to you, Carl, and the Moon team, guys. Now, the one thing that you need to see here is that are stable coins inevitable? Because here is why Circle CEO and co-founder Gerald thinks so. So let's go and listen to this.
In a world where basically you have money that inherits the physics of the internet, where you have the speed, the efficiency, and reach of the internet, and that is what blockchain networks are now providing, the best money is going to want to be, and people will want to be, the combination of like hyper utility, programmability, transparency, and safety. When you put all those together, it's going to be like the new predator form of money. And I believe that it will become the preferred form of money by households, by institutions, by financial players. It will become a preferred form of money, and the internet and blockchain.
So very simply put there, okay, you can see that it is likely that it is happening. And with USDT and USDC continuing to print, what do you think is actually happening? Now, some really cool news that came out just now, literally as I'm doing this video. Bitcoin only exchange Swan partners with Tether to dramatically increase mining output. They're targeting 100 EH by 26. Now, bearing this in mind, Tether continues to print, USDC continues to print. Tether is officially just, I mean, they've printed 200 million since yesterday, pretty much. So things are happening, and we need to be very, very focused on ourselves and what it is that we're doing by accumulating. Because not only that, just in $800 billion Standard Chartered Bank reports that a Donald Trump presidency would be very good for Bitcoin and crypto, which I do agree, because he does have a stance on that. Now, with all this being said, we've got a lot of noise, but the one thing that I'm going to continue to show you in today's videos has all to do with this beautiful Bitcoin rainbow chart. Now look at where we're at today, guys. I've shown you this chart a few times. Firstly, we are building kind of like a falling wedge pattern here right now at the moment. Okay, at the moment you can see that we're in this beautiful kind of gray blue color, which is pretty much this one here. Okay, it's telling us to buy the rainbow. If you don't want to listen to me, listen to a chart that has told us where to constantly buy and where to constantly sell and take profits. This chart is not wrong at all. Okay, so for me, this could be pushing us up incredibly high, guys. Now, I will do another video for you looking at the chart and give you some sort of indication as to potentially where our next halving day could end up being. And I will then draw a very, very beautiful chart for you guys on my next video. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you guys know when that video comes out, because I will detail when we could be expecting the potential peak of this bull cycle, when we could be expecting the potential bottom of the next cycle, what price those would look like, and we will have some fun with that. Now, if we're in literally just above the basically a fire sale scenario, why on earth would you not be accumulating this beautiful cryptocurrency that has been approved by all of the regulators? It's as simple as that. Okay, mining is happening all over the world. I know ETH is having a little bit of an issue, but ETH has got almost a very similar type of trajectory. Yes, we'll probably hit a new all-time high. We'll probably hit a $10,000 ETH. Let's move this chart out a little bit. Let's go to like 2033, because right now, yeah, 2026. Let's go to 2026. So ETH could end up being possibly in a very oversold territory sometime around, in fact, even let's go to 2035. Yeah, somewhere around there. Like kind of between $14,000 and $21,000, which is pretty darn decent considering we're sitting at $3,000 today. Okay. And in Ethereum, we're in the steady. So we're not in a purchasing time for Ethereum. It's not a good time to purchase Ethereum. A good time to purchase Ethereum was when we were down here. You can see how Ethereum this cycle didn't come into the blue as it has previously done in all cycles, guys. This is telling us that ETH is going to last, whether or not the regulators agree or not. ETH will last and it will pump. Now, lastly, what I want to show you is that we are experiencing, from all of the pullback that we have been seeing, we're at 39 on this Bitcoin altcoin index. We are at the moment where we're going to start crawling back up gently and surely to the top side, which tells me that we will definitely be going to make some crazy gains. Now, WIF has been doing some nut job gains against Bitcoin, and that's just what it is. There are altcoins that are outperforming Bitcoin, and you know, Bitcoin has been doing extremely well. Guys, if you're enjoying this and you want to trade with me, hit my Bybit link down below. You can get up to $30,000 deposit bonus, and my Bitflix link down below. You can get up to $88,888 bonus, and there combined, that will be $128,888 bonus for you and for me to go and trade together. I've already done mine, so I hope you are doing the same. Here is my Bybit account, and here are my trades, my Bitcoin and my ETH trade. Now, you can see that Bitcoin is kind of hovering around my descending channel there. Like I showed you guys, here are my trades. My BTC is still up 1,500%. My Ethereum is up 13% because it's not as degen as my Bitcoin trade. Now, you can see here that Bitcoin, as I said to you, is building a shoulder, a head, and possibly another shoulder pattern, which means that we could come down all the way to 60,000 once again before actually continuing to make the move up. If we do reach that level, guys, that's where I'm going to be adding majorly to this, because right now, if I had to draw another set of lines for you guys, just like that, and I'm just going to draw this very, very basically, we're actually building a falling wedge pattern, like I've been saying to you. So I'm going to remove the noise from my chart because I already have my lines that I'm happy with right now. But that is a falling wedge pattern. Falling wedges are bullish, and we are about to have this breakout, whether you like it or not, accept it or not. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I thought I'd keep it a little bit shorter for you. Thank you for being here with me on the Crypto Bliss channel. Truly appreciate you and all of my beautiful subscribers. You have all been patient and blessed with me. So more videos to come. Hit that notification bell. See you on the next one.